for the damage dealers. It relies on having... Actually, you don't even need a Castoria or a Oberon. You need one of those two of your own, I guess. So let's see. We'll do this. So this relies on having a bunch of skills. Strengthening quest? Oh, okay, so that's gonna be a strengthening quest. How big of an NP charge is she gonna get? I guess if it's 30 or more, it could probably work. So Helena needs to refund at least 10%, which is pretty trivial, right? For just 2 enemies. And then this turn... This. And then Kirke takes care of her NP charge on her own, of course. She has no trouble. And she takes advantage of some buffs from Oberon and such to get up enough damage, right? But I think she can do it at NP1. Maybe she needs just a little more buffs, or she can pack on the extra hits to do it. But I think she can do it at NP1. Mine's NP2. And then we finally charge Helena. I do this for good measure to get extra damage. Even so, my Helena, despite the fact that she's NP5, will not kill the assassin Li Shuen in one shot. But with follow-up hits, it's basically guaranteed. The amount of damage she has remaining, or the amount of damage she needs to do afterwards is always low enough relative to the damage she does. And of course, if you start using the event CE, event damage CE, then it becomes even more guaranteed. But that did involve a very high investment Helena, because my Helena is 10-10-10 with her append skill mana loading at level 10. So that it required 4 lores. And you know what? We are gonna do some things that I should have done a while ago. But with all these Grails, I feel like I'm in a spending mood, so let's spend. Helena's been with me for a while. She's a year 1 servant, and I've loved her from the start. She's always been good, and hey, I think she's earned it. Take her up to 90, at least. She's a 100 candidate. You rarely see me use her? Oh, shit! She gave me a super sub. Maybe I don't use her that much on stream, because usually when I'm streaming, I'm doing challenge quests. She's not a very good challenge quest servant. But for farming or just general quests, she's fantastic. The 7-turn cooldown on her NP charge can be a pain, but if you're farming, that's just a non-issue. And also if you're just doing a regular quest, which isn't very difficult at all, it's just not a big deal. Nice! Another super set. And her design is just so great. And she's just that much stronger now. But these are not the only Grails we're gonna spend today. No, no, no. Because I decided finally somebody deserves a gold border around her portrait. And her name is Medusa. I do love Medusa. She's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, of the original Fate Stay Night servants. The design is fantastic. I like the voice actor. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's not a very good servant. But, well, this will help her a little. Am I taking Arc Weight to 100? Absolutely to 100. Beyond? Who knows? Beyond will have to rely on some luck in terms of, do I get more copies of her? but certainly 100. So I'll be having 100 or 5 Grails saved so that she can go up to 100 right away. Alright, there she is with the gold border. He is now at level, or gonna reach level 80. Unfortunately, so here's one thing that not everyone knows about FGO. The stars, the rarities, limit not only, it limits how high you can go naturally in terms of level. Pretty obvious. Normally she can only go up to 70, now she can go up to 80. But another thing to keep in mind, and that's one way that different star levels, different rarity servants have different like strengths. But also, lower rarity servants get lower stats per level as well. So a level 70 3-star has lower stats than a level 74 star, lower stats than a level 75 star. And this goes for Grails as well. If you take a 4-star up to level 90, their stats are not the equivalent of a 5-star, it's less. And in fact, if you take a 4-star servant up to level 100, that's usually around the point where you hit a little bit below a regular 5-star at 90, I would say. So even then, you don't quite reach it, but sometimes you do. Depends on the servant. But yeah, that's the one thing to keep in mind when grailing servants.